Hey, folks, welcome back. It's another walk. It's another getting out and doing it day. Beautiful sky, cool breeze. It's gonna be a good night to walk. So we're walking. Welcome back. If you're jumping in the chat, say hi back. We'll go a little different way this way. This time we'll go. I don't know. Let's go back through the residential area. I don't really feel like I need to get to a drink real fast, so let's go back this way. It's a little different. I'll get it turned around so you can see where we're going. Because who doesn't want to see where we're going? Going down the side of the nursing home next to my complex. We'll go through. We'll go down some side streets. Do something a little different. It's just after 7, so we can do an hour and 15 or so, hour 20. We can walk for a while. Quiet. Big old nuts back here. These nuts. Ha! Got him. These nuts. And no sidewalk for the rest of this. Get back off the grass. Good thing it's not wet. And it's not wet at all. The vehicles for the assisted living complex. Lots of them. Lots of them. Back behind there, we've got a apartment complex. Hi, Tattooed Chick 36. Thanks for saying hi. Welcome to my walking stream. Welcome to the stream. We're not doing much. Just walking. Walking and talking. Is this your neighbor? Yes, this is basically the neighborhood near where I live. I go a different way almost every time. Give you a little different view of things. There's another apartment complex back here stuck in the trees. Some nicer houses over here. Looks nice and quiet. It is nice and quiet. It is nice and quiet. This part is. Some nice old houses back here. Look like cabins. Look like a camping spot or some kind of camp. But they're just little houses tucked back here in the woods. Oh, back here behind, we can get in the drainage ditch, get places. It's a fun place to walk. It's quiet. Lots of interesting things to see. Much more nuts. These nuts. Don't know if they're edible nuts, but there's lots of them. And a very large rock. Very large rock. All right. We'll go through the fence here. You're a rock hound? Lots of them here. Look at that. Look at all that river rock. Big old stones. Pretty large. And here we got a break in the fence where we can get through. It's a tough squeeze for me, but I can make it. Just got to throw one leg over, kind of sit on the fence, get way down low, get your head through, and you're good. Then you got to pull your back leg through without getting hooked on this thing, which I did. My shorts got hooked on there for a second. That wasn't good. Geologist? Yeah. As a professional? Hi, Blue. Welcome to the show. We're walking. We're going to go a different way this time. I just want to see what's down this way. We never ever, we usually go that way. We're going to go this way, see what's down this way. So because I have no idea. Should probably consult my map, make sure I'm not dead ending. Hi, Brandon. Finding and ordering rocks offline for years. Wow, it's been way too much on my obsession. Well, we all have our obsessions. Rock stuff seems like a pretty healthy one. Oh, well, that's a pretty yard. Look at that. Lush grass. Here's our old friend Victor Avenue. I think we're always on Victor Avenue. Oh, and a car coming up behind me. Not much traffic around here, but occasionally a car comes up, surprises you. This is Victor Avenue and 47th Place. I don't think I've walked by these houses at all. Oh, it's good to go new. I gotta check that map real quick. Hopefully I'll stay. Did I stay live? I hope I stayed live. I was consulting my map to make sure I could go that way when dead end, and it does not. So we'll try it. Let's see what's over there. On Proust. Proust. If you're just joining, say hi in the chat. Love to say hi to you. Tell me where you're from. Is it my first time to my channel? Nice to meet new people on here. Something to do while doing the evening walk, you know. Better than just putting on the headset and listening to music. It's much more entertaining. So we're going to go left here. Part of town we haven't ever gone to before. Let's see what we can see. I got a feeling it's going to be a drastic difference in neighborhoods because this is the really, really rich apartment or rich homes, a lot of oil money. I got a feeling when we turn this corner, we're going to head into a not so rich area, if you know what I mean. And it's actually Utica Avenue over here. Hi, Big Zebra. You just watched the verdict in the Addison case? Oh, not familiar. Oh, this just kind of goes back down to where we were. Doesn't seem very interesting. Yeah, and there's that apartment complex we passed earlier. I know where we are now. Oh well. Hoping there might be a hidden gem over here. There's not. It's an angry dog. There's that. The Donna Addison verdict. She's been found guilty. Okay, you'll have to fill me in. I have no idea what that's about. Oh yeah, this guy's not pleased with me. Not pleased with me at all. I don't know what I did, but doggy is not liking me walking by his property. Yeah, what you do? Guilty of what? Guilty of what? That's interesting. That's just a different way into that rich neighborhood back there, where I don't have to go through a fence. That's interesting. It's good to know. It's about the murder in 2014 of Danny Merkel, and sorry, still doesn't help me. No idea who that is. I'm sure I probably should know, but I don't. Planes going overhead. Not a lot of activity in the streets. Not a ton of activity in the streets here. It's a slow Thursday evening. I think maybe we'll go get a cup of frozen yogurt. We'll turn back and go towards the Brahms up there. It's always a fun trip. We'll get us a cup of frozen yogurt. That's something to do. Danny was a lawyer professor in Tallahassee. He was in his driveway and was shot. Thing is, it was to get rid of him during a difficult divorce. Wow. What a mess that sounds like. Okay, we got 49th Street South here. We'll cut on down there. It's a different neighborhood. Of course, someone's coming with their dogs, which, that's about everywhere I go. People are very excited with their dogs. I'm sure they're very, no good. They're turning off. That's good. Don't have to deal with them. We'll go this way. Back, I think that's St. Mary's way up ahead of us. We'll walk towards that. These dogs are looking at me, but they're not coming this way. Donna Adelson, who is charged in the 2014 contract. Prosecutors in Florida rested the state's case. Okay, gotcha. Hi, Lord Humongous. Good to have you here. I'm going to walk quickly, get out of this car's way. Messy custody dispute. Yeah. Yikes, that sounds messy. So we're heading up 49th Street, or 49th Place. I can't recall which one it was. Lord Humongous says, I went for a 2-mile walk today and cut through a parking lot with a Petco And there was a lady with a monkey coming out of the Petco. A monkey? Are you sure it wasn't a gibbon? Monkeys as pets. I wasn't sure that was completely legal. Maybe it is where you are. That's certainly interesting. I've come back this way before. I've come back this way before, yeah. I've been on this street. We came back this way once down Trenton. We cut this little loop here and got out. Real life monkey, not one of the small ones. Wow, interesting. Rhesus monkey, maybe. I've heard they're kept as pets. Rhesus monkeys, like Reese's Pieces, except Rhesus monkeys. The one in Indiana Jones that ate the poison dates. Yeah, yeah, little monkeys like that. Oh, bad dates. Bonobo, bonobo, bonobo. I don't know. How do you go, bonobo? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a good idea. We're gonna hit the Brahms and get a little treat. A small cup of twist yogurt. That'll hit the spot tonight. Not showing any results on the scale anyway, so fuck it. Let's have some yogurt. Why not? St. Louis Avenue. Been on that many times. Lord Humongous says, I noticed Vaughn's hands in a recent video, and it looks like he had been digging a hole in the dirt with his hands. Yeah. Yeah, he's unbelievably filthy. Unbelievably filthy. You are correct, sir. Huge bonobo colony. Bonobos. Yep, definitely coming up on the church up there. And I've definitely been back here. Here's Rockford Avenue. We've walked on it many times. We'll go a little different way. Walked on it many times. There's just only so many streets you can go back here, you know. Only so many ways you can travel. Blue says you hear funny shit living by the zoo. I bet you do. I bet you're absolutely right. I bet you do hear some funny shit. A buddy of mine worked night shift security guard at the Detroit Zoo. Wow. He said there is nothing more intimidating than a lion's roar in the middle of the night. Well, I bet. I bet. Yep, definitely know where we are now. There's the Catholic school. And just up here to our right will be that community theater I've mentioned a couple times. We did some rehearsals there. Never performed there, but it was a rehearsal space for us for a show a long time ago. One of my first shows. Might have been My Fair Lady. Can't really recall. I don't think it was the producers. I think it was My Fair Lady. We had rehearsals there. But I can't remember now. Oh my goodness. Yep, right over there is that park and community theater. Back this way. We'll get back to our main route and back to Brahms and get us a little treat. Playground up here. Only thing more intimidating would be knowing the lion is not in the cage. Hi, James Corvus. I did see you on Vaughn's show this morning. I saw you guys talking about some religious stuff, I think. As I caught towards the end of that his show this morning, this morning coffee, as it were. I did see you on there. I said, I know that guy. He comes to my lives. I've seen him before. That's James Corvus. I know who that is. Oh, let's walk on by the school here. Take in the playground. Yep, that's where the family went to. The kiddo could play on the swings and stuff. It's a neat little school. Is it a religion when you are the only one that believes in it? I don't think that meets the definition of a religion, actually. You have to have pretty much a few adherents at least. Otherwise, it's just in your head. Oh yeah, we're just one street over from where we usually walk. There's that motel we walk by. So we're not far off the beaten path here. But it is a little different sights and sounds, smells than we usually get. A lot of distinct floral smells over here. Blue asks, how new are you to Helton, James Corbett? How long you been watching him? Free dumb religion. It's free and it's dumb. It meets the criterion. Free and dumb. Yeah, and this would be the church part. Church of St. Mary's. Where's the surprise, right? You never see a St. Mary's. It's not common at all. I am shocked. Smelton dumped his woman's shirt. Thought he wasn't going to comply to the trolls. I didn't even notice. He changed out of the blouse. I didn't even realize. There it is, folks. Church of St. Mary. Mary's Church of St. Mary, singular. Not possessive. Not singular, just not possessive. And it's singular too. That'd be weird if it's plural. Church of St. Mary's. It looks like there's lots of women named Mary, and this church is for all of them. Who is worse in your opinion, Shanny or Helton? Oh, I think Vaughn's way worse. The man literally let his mother die. I don't think you get much worse than that. Can you? Shanny didn't let anybody die. Yeah, she was mean to her kids and probably hit her kids. I'm certainly not arguing that Shanny's some kind of great person, but she didn't let somebody die. She didn't starve dogs. She let a guinea pig die. I guess that's something, but not quite on the same level. Not really a troll of Vaughn, says James. I find him a weird quirk of reality. Yes, as apt a description as any. Wow, as apt a description of as any. Wow, I can't talk tonight. Forget it. Look at the Burger Street. There you go. There's Burger Street. We're not going there. Tons of calories, tons of fat grams. Didn't Vaughn say he gave his mom a pillow? Did he say that? Did he give her a pillow? That's his first instinct when a 90-something old person is on the floor. Give her a pillow. Wow. I thought he said she made a pallet. So wouldn't she have already had pillows and blankets down there if she had a pallet? Oh, whatever. Both horrible in their own worst ways. They're definitely both horrible, yeah. Shani is currently actively disowning her son over something stupid. I'm not even watching that. I don't care. I'm so done watching Shani. I mean, I let it run in my Discord, but it notifies. I don't watch any of it. I don't care. They're just so boring. He was making a bed, as old timers said. Yeah, that's what people did back in the Depression days, which she wasn't really even. She was an infant. He seems to think she grew up in the Depression when she was literally born during the Depression. No, she had the pillows. Here's the video. Oh, I believe you, Blue. No need to link it. You can if you want, but I believe she had pillows and blankets on the floor already. It's what Vaughn said. Vaughn said a lot of things, and he's changed his mind on a lot of it too. I remember first he was over there at 5:30, and that doesn't equate well with what we know about the 911 call. That makes him look really bad. So that 911 call was after 9 o'clock, folks. After 9 o'clock. So that's why I backed down on the 5:30 thing pretty quick. There were no beds in the 1930s, yeah. There you go. There weren't any beds. There's that little strip mall we're always walking by with the China Walk and the CC's Pizza over there. Oh, Cox store. Cox is my internet provider, by the way. Not a sponsor. Here's our normal quick trip. We might catch them on the way back, but we're going to go across the street to Brahms and get a little frozen yogurt. It's a good halfway point. James says, I watched Vaughn's Butterfly Prophecy, and he gave a different version to me than he did in the video. Also, neither did he explain why butterflies. He's never really explained that. Wait. I don't want to wait. I'm going to go halfway. So this car turns. We're going to go halfway. And then we're going to wait. I don't want to walk in front of these cars. Wait. Why butterflies indeed? I don't know. It's a very good question. Oh, we'll jaywalk the second half. What the hell? This person is stuck or not paying attention. Probably on their phone. Where are you at? On their phone. We're all waiting, ma'am. Why butterflies? I don't know. Why not? I'm going to be good, not jaywalk. Lots of jets doing maneuvers, probably back at Vance Air Force Base. They're all heading back west. Why would I not have the, there we go. Why would I not have the signal now? People can't turn, it's one way over here, so people can't turn into me. We need more towns and cities, more walkable in this country. Yes, we do.
Wait.
Agreed.
Wait.
Here is Helton explaining why he shaved his daughter's heads. Yeah, the lice incident.
Wait.
Yeah. They got it from the school, though. He couldn't have done anything wrong. He certainly didn't do anything wrong. He never does anything wrong. We're walking under Interstate 44 now. It's really loud. Truck goes overhead. It's really loud. Sounds like this thing could come down on you at any time. Anytime. Hear all that? It's real loud. But I'm sure it's very strong. And right up here, Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Store. Frozen yogurt. There it is. We're gonna head in there. See if we can find a place to sit and enjoy. Wait. Don't really have to wait. The light screen. Nobody's coming anyway. City Church over there. It's a very large one. Wait. Fellow playing guitar over here. I don't think he's got strings on it though. I really don't think he has any strings on that guitar. He just strums and strums and nothing happens. All right, we're going to head in the Brahms here. I'm going to stop the cam and the mic for a few moments. I'll be back with you soon. Just don't want to, video inside their place because that's not the right thing to do. But we'll be right back, folks. Stick with me. Oh, hey, bum. That's a little yogurt. Good stuff. Do a mukbang. Brahms mukbang. Yes, you can. Hi there, XX Rage. Not much up. We're on a walk, but we're pausing. No break. Well, that's terribly dull just sitting in there for you guys. So we're going to get back to walking. We'll head off to that little park we hit yesterday. We can sit over there and eat our yogurt. I didn't figure you guys wanted to watch me sit there and eat. I'm not Von Helton. I'm not going to subject you to that. We'll watch it here. That's the drive-through lane. Careful when you step out in front of those. So, I don't know if you saw me last night, but yeah, go yogurt on the go. Last night we found a place called Heller Park. It's a hell of a park, folks. So we can go back there and sit and eat our yogurt. So we'll get a little softer in the heat and enjoy a little frozen treat and finish our walk. How's that sound? Here's the look at that, the shawarma house. Shawarmas are getting to be a thing everywhere. Can you believe how much shawarma is? I guess it was the Avengers movie. Everybody wants shawarma now. It's a thing. And we got a little tire place here, Lumos. He's one of my customers. He owes me about $360. I need to get collecting on him. He's my only delinquent account right now. And it's only $360. I like to have zero delinquent accounts in my customer base. That makes my bosses happy. Here's a little quickie mart. All kinds of stuff in there. It's like a little 7-Eleven kind of smoke shop. They have cannabis and CBD and all that good stuff. Jet flying in. Very exciting times. And I think we can cross. Yeah, once this car gets by, we're good to go. Get over here in the QDL Beauty Supply. I wonder what QDL stands for. I could go to this food truck, but I want to sit there and eat somebody else's food at this guy's food truck. That would be rude. QDL. Wonder what that means. Quick, damn, lanky. I don't know. Have a ton of shawarmas where you live, Mom? Because of all the Turks. Yeah. We don't have a lot of Turks here. We have a lot of folks from Myanmar. Tulsa has some kind of weird relationship with Myanmar. We get a lot of folks coming over here to study or whatever, missionary trips. It's really weird. Oral Roberts, I think, is behind a lot of that. Another customer there at San Francisco Tires. A couple more customers back here. Got Tulsa Custom Auto, and we've got Zephyr Automotive over there. I got him a brake line kit today. I need to take that down to him tomorrow and show him, see if I can sell it. It's about $700. Everything you need for making brake lines: flaring tools, nuts, copper line, all of that stuff. What's been up with you, bum? Haven't talked to you for, gosh, 24 hours. Their security system's going crazy. Please leave. Please leave. Zephyr Automotive, complete automotive service for all your automotive needs, folks. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Now we're just trying to get to Heller Park before our yogurt completely melts. That's the challenge before us. That's a prop plane going above now. First a jet, then a little prop plane. And cars driving by. It's an active night, folks. 7:45 on a Thursday night. There's a lot of activity. The hell was that? Oh, they're working on a roof over there. Sounded like it was right next to me. There's a bunch of guys on the roof doing roofing stuff. Roofing stuff. Mm. Eat a little of that yogurt off the top. It's gonna melt on me. Too warm out here to be walking around with a frozen dessert. Oh shit. Walking app. So shit. It's gonna be about a quarter mile short. Oh well. It is what it is. Who cares, right? It's just numbers. Not critical that I keep incredibly accurate stats on my walking. Hey, that mattress that was in the grass back here yesterday is gone. It's gonna be mowed. They obviously got rid of the mattress. That was weird last night. There's the Quickie Mart bus again. Interesting, it lives over here. Quickie Mart. Quickie Mart, number 56 red bus. That's interesting. There's a bunch of either batting helmets or hard hats. I can't tell which. Probably batting helmets lined up on this fence. Hilarious. All different colors and shit. We used to have a ton of backyards. They don't smell very good around here. Not mowed. Really nasty smells. Not sure why, but oh well. We're almost out of it. Almost out of there, folks. We'll get back here on 54th. It'll take us right back to the park. Uh, Heading down the same little street we were on last night, just in the opposite direction. Not a lot of folks tonight, not a lot of chatters. Say hi if you're in the chat. Kind of makes me wonder if I'm offline again. It does show I have 2 viewers right now. Nice clear night. Look at that almost full moon shining through. Beautiful Oklahoma night. One more block and we'll be at the park. Find a bench to sit on and eat the rest of our yogurt, which is almost half gone. Little Nissan piss up. Park's a lot farther than I remembered it being. Hope I didn't miss it by a block or something. Wow. A lot of people mowing tonight. I haven't had to do that in a long time. The dog in the window. That's a mowing service. There's the park right up there. Anybody still with me? Say hi. Give me a one in the chat if you're still watching. One's in the chat. Unless, I don't know, you're afraid to type in my chat. That would be weird. There's the park. It was just more blocks than I thought. It's a little too far to walk with some yogurt. It's real melty. It's real melty now. Some folks playing soccer over here. A little soccer practice. Working the footwork. We are going to go up on the sidewalk here, find a place to sit, and eat the rest of our frozen dessert, which is no longer frozen, but oh well. Tastes just as good. Basically, we're just backwards from what we did last night. Pretty darn close. Here's our place to sit. Look at that. Lovely little bench here. Relax for a minute, finish our yogurt. Oh, it's still a little frozen in there. Still ice cream like. All right, the other nice thing about stopping to eat my yogurt, trash cans all around here. So I can dump it somewhere. I'm assuming there's trash cans around. I haven't seen one yet, actually. There's got to be trash cans in the park, right? You would think. There's complimentary bags to clean up your pet, so there'll be somewhere to put the bags, you'd think, in a park. Here's that little suspension bridge again over the drainage ditch, which I find mildly interesting. People out here pickleballing again. There's a trash can, I see it, and a fellow with two dogs. Trash can. Dispose of your trash properly, folks. This has been a message from the Todd Malicote channel. Be a good steward. Don't trash our place. All right, now we're going to head back down the street, whatever it is. I bet it's Wheeling, since the park is at South Wheeling Avenue. Heller Park, folks. It's a hell of a park. Not a sponsor, but it is a hell of a park. Those big old soccer fields over there. Lots of them. If you want to go practice some soccer, this is your place. If you can see far enough ahead up there, you can see I-44, which is where we're heading back to. Back north now on Wheeling Avenue. May as well just walk to the frontage road because I don't have any way of knowing. Without checking my map, I don't know if any of these side streets dead end, so rather not risk it tonight. I'll just go back to the frontage road and back up to Lewis and cross that big bridge over I-44 like we did yesterday. Get on home. Call it a day. Yeah, that's 53rd. We're just going back to 51st. We're almost home. Been streaming almost an hour, 57 minutes now. I like to walk, and it's just that it's the time commitment to it, man. Especially when you work a 10-hour shift, and you get home, unwind a little bit, take about 30 minutes, and then you're back out on the road walking for about 2 hours. Man, it's time to go to bed and do it all again. It's not a lot of time for anything else to do. I'll probably stay up, watch the end of the Cowboys-Eagles game tonight. That'll probably go until 10:30 or so and get sleep. It's 8:03 now. It's been on for an hour. How about a score update? Anybody out there with a score update? Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. How about a score update? Anyone? Seem to have 0 viewers. Maybe not. Maybe not. People trickle in and out, though. It's funny. After these things are over, I check back. I have hundreds of views, but I only get maybe a dozen live viewers at a time. It makes me wonder who's watching these after the fact. I could watch an old man walking around Tulsa, Oklahoma, talking about nothing. It's like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing. Wow, I'm really tongue-tied tonight. It's like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing. It's a show about people out walking their dogs, and here comes another one. Oh, it's a show about natural rock driveways, gravel. I don't see that very often. Here's another one. Usually they're paved. These folks just did a natural, get rid of all the grass and throw some rocks down. Different. Oh, so you can see we're getting closer to the interstate. And so we'll turn off to the east, to the right, make our final approach to the home stretch. Here's a dead end. So you couldn't go that way. That one tells you it's a dead end. Some of them don't tell you. Some of them are circle drives and cul-de-sacs and no outlets, and they don't tell you. That's really annoying. Here's more stuff I didn't know was back here. It's an apartment complex. Had no idea there was an apartment complex across the street from me. 2 of them, actually. There's the Wheeling Avenue Apartments, furnished, all bills paid. Over here, got the Southwood Apartments. Says bills paid. Seems to be popular around here, bills paid. I wonder what bills they mean. They don't mean your electric, I know that. Water, sewer, gas, I guess. And then they probably don't really have any gas appliances. So just like a gas water heater, they pay for that. There's an office building of some kind. And another office building. These look nice, looking this little apartment. Decent. I like where I'm at. I think I'll just stay there. Cross over here, I can see a sidewalk starting up. I'll get a hold of that. Here we have the Blackshare Environmental Solutions. Wow, wonder what they do. I'm talking to absolutely no one. That's really weird. Blackshare Environmental Solutions. What do you suppose they do? Okay, if you see up ahead of ways, that bridge, that's going to be the one we use to cross back over the interstate. That's Lewis Avenue. And then it'll be a short jaunt back downhill to get to home. So a nice walk tonight. We'll be pushing on 3 miles. I did forget to restart the counter, so it's only going to show like 2.75 probably. We'll see. It's all right. It doesn't really matter. That's only 8 minutes after 8. It's already getting kind of dark. Sunlight is quickly evaporating as we get in closer to fall. September 21st, I believe, would be the autumnal equinox. First day of fall. Days have been getting progressively shorter all summer. It's funny, people think days are longer in the summer. Days get shorter the whole summer long. They get longer in the spring. It's shorter in the summer and the fall. Longer in the winter and spring. Longest day of the year, first day of summer. Interesting facts. Here's looks like a gated community. Wonder how you don't get through that one. It's chained. Another apartment complex. There seem to be rife with them in this part of town. Upgrades you won't want to miss, it says on their sign. Well, I'm not going to miss it, because I'm not going to live here. Moon's out, almost full moon, folks. You know what that means. Crazies are walking around. You're looking at one, listening to one. This is the Urban Oaks at 51. Urban Oaks at 51, which I assume it's First Street. That's what they're getting at. The Urban Oaks at 51. Looks like decent little apartments. I'm betting they're $1,200 for a one-bedroom or so. Knowing the current market prices in Tulsa, I bet these are $1,200 apartments. Oh, big hill to climb, folks. What else is new, right? Another big hill. Can't wait. Oh my. Almost there, folks. You can see the traffic light ahead. That's our goal. We'll turn back up north and go across the interstate on this big bridge. It's been a walk, folks. It's been a walk tonight. Oh well. Been well over an hour and doesn't seem to be anybody in here, so we'll call it and I'll just walk home, watch something, I guess. Thanks for the folks that came. Thanks for the likes, and until next time,